A shakeup in President-elect Donald Trump's transition. His pick for Attorney General, former Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz, announced he is withdrawing from consideration. Mr. Trump praised Gaetz, saying that Gaetz did not want to be a distraction for his administration. Now, Gaetz's nomination raised eyebrows within the Justice Department and even shocked some Republicans. He's been under scrutiny for accusations of illegal drug use and sexual misconduct, including an allegation of having sex with a minor. Eyewitness News reporter Dan Krauth here now with more on the shakeup and what's next. Dan?
See, the president-elect had been busy personally calling lawmakers on Capitol Hill to gain support for Gaetz. And just a short time later, the former lawmaker withdrew his nomination, saying he had become a distraction. He was tapped to serve as the nation's top law enforcement officer until this afternoon, when Matt Gaetz announced on social media, "There's no time to waste in a needlessly protracted Washington scuffle. I'll be withdrawing my name from consideration." President-elect Trump praising the former congressman, saying he has a wonderful future.
I got the sense that the process was going to be challenging, and he made the decision.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill quickly responding.
I mean, there's a sense of relief about it, of course. I think he did a pretty noble thing, frankly, honorable thing by getting out himself.
From Republicans to Democrats.
I hope the president-elect will now consider nominating someone for Attorney General who by character, experience, and qualifications can fulfill that role.
The choice to nominate Gaetz surprised many lawmakers. He has been under scrutiny amid sexual misconduct allegations, including accusations he had sex with a minor, which he has denied.
I was shocked by the nomination, given the many allegations.
The House Ethics Committee was in the final stage of its investigation into sexual misconduct and illicit drug use allegations when it abruptly ended. That's when Gaetz resigned from Congress last week, the same day he was nominated for Attorney General.
There was not an agreement by the committee to release the report.
The Ethics Committee voted this week against releasing its report about Gaetz, at least for now.
Not going to comment on every personnel matter or all personnel matters here.
And the White House choosing not to comment specifically on his withdrawal, saying whomever is nominated, the Justice Department should have loyalty to the Constitution and rule of law above anything else. And no word yet on who will be nominated for the position next.